Does Putin's insistence on root causes reflect genuine interest in peace or a strategic delay in consolidating territorial gains?
First of all, Russia doesn't need territories. Russia sent its troops to protect people in Ukraine who has a lot of trouble because Ukrainian regime, which is repressive, illegal, Russophobic, neo-Nazi, and terroristic, as we strongly believe in it. And it means that the peace deal, which Vladimir Putin very much is as another part of the Russia, peace deal could happen not depend on territorial issues. It depends on when Ukrainian regime will be changed. This Ukrainian regime is a neo-colony style created by Europe, Great Britain, and previous United States administration, and it has a clear goal by Russophobic terror to make anti-Russia on the place of Ukraine. So Russia agree to be independent Ukraine, but Russia disagree to have anti-Russia on the place of Ukraine. So it means in the moment when Western chiefs of the Ukrainian regime would agree to stop this terroristic policy of Russophobia and creation of anti-Russia, immediately the war will be stopped. But if Western chief of Ukrainian regime disagree, this war will be continue, and Russia will take more and more territory of Ukraine.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Zuckerman, how might Trump's focus on post-war trade deals impact the U.S.-Russia-Ukraine dynamics amid the stalled ceasefire talks?
Well, they're not changing any reality on the ground whatsoever, and frankly, they show a sort of desperation on the part of Trump. They're certainly not offering any opportunity to resolve the underlying issue. They're showing that Trump is not really a neutral mediator, but an interested, self-interested party in the conflict, which undermines his ability to secure some sort of a result. On the surface, dangling a post-war trade incentive sounds like classic diplomacy, offer economic opportunity to coax peace. But with Trump, it's never that straightforward or sincere. His carrots come wrapped in layers of self-interest, dubious feasibility, and questionable leverage. First, the idea that Russia or Ukraine would trade ceasefire for vague promises of future deals is naive. Putin's calculus is deeply geopolitical and territorial, not transactional. His appetite for sanctions relief or foreign investment is real, but only if it legitimizes his conquest and preserves Russia's sphere of influence. Ukraine, on the other hand, sees reconstruction aid as a necessity, not a bargaining chip. No responsible Ukrainian leader would accept peace terms that undermine sovereignty just for a handful of business deals. Second, Trump's track record on trade deals is erratic and mercurial. His big deals tend to be headline-driven and poorly thought through, often unraveling under scrutiny or political backlash. Proposing massive post-war deals without clear frameworks or multilateral buy-in risks undermining international solidarity on sanctions, which remain the West's key leverage. Finally, the biggest risk here is that Trump's incentives can be weaponized by Russia to fracture the Western alliance. The Kremlin can highlight Trump's openness to business as a sign of a divided West, eroding sanctions resolve, promoting détente that ignores justice, and ultimately rewarding aggression. So rather than a carrot for peace, these trade proposals can become Trojan horses for Putin's strategy.